Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook family. We are so grateful that you are able to join us another day for the 365 reading. And we are grateful that American Literacy Corporation is hosting this along with Mr. Floyd Stokes, the founder of this great organization. And we are here for 365 reading, which convened and kicked off on October the 1st, 2020, and will run all the way until September the 30th, 2021. And as always, we have readers from all over the country that will be taking the time to read to our youth and young adults. And they have some exciting books. And if you have been with us, you know that you have heard some amazing stories. So we want you, just like always, to join in on today because we have a great reader on today. And he is no stranger. He has been with us a few times. So he's going to come back on today. And it is none other than Mr. Jim Gallagher. I'm going to bring him in at this time. He's going to introduce himself and he's going to let us know exactly what book he's reading. And then we're going to jump right into it. But we are excited to have Jim. Jim, hello again. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good, Jamar. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation to share with everybody the joy and the thrill and the excitement of reading. You know, I may be a little bit older than many of the children on our call today, but this is so wonderful to be able to reach children all around the world. And I want to encourage you, those who are on the line, to share this reading and all of the other readings from earlier this month with your friends, with your neighbors, with your relatives, because you know, this is a habit that you will be grateful for, that you developed all throughout your life. Even last night when we went to the restaurant, you know, we had to read the menu to be able to know what to order.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, the reading is such a vital part of your life. And we trust and hope you're getting encouragement along the way. And we're just taking a few minutes here to give you a chance to do that. So today, I have a great book. It's called What Cat Is That? It's not the cat in a hat, but what cat is that? So I looked up this author. Her name is Tish Rabe. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, R-A-B-E. And she has written 170 books like this. Do you believe that? Maybe you're a writer. And so once you learn to read, then you also be able to learn to write. And maybe there's a specific purpose that you might have being built into your life right now, a foundation stone that will help you be a writer. So here we go. We're going to start our book. So again, it's called What Cat Is That? I'm the cat in the hat. Let us leave right away to see all the cats we can see in one day. We'll meet lions in Kenya, tigers in Bangkok, snow leopards in China, and Siamese down the block. In my kitty cat copter, we'll travel around to all different places where cats can be found. Cats are mammals that have scratchy tongues, padded paws, sensitive whiskers, and very sharp claws. Cats like to chase, pounce, eat, wrestle, and hide. Some cats live indoors. Some cats live outside. Here's a fact about cats that I did not know before. Some can roar but can't purr. And some can purr but can't roar. Tigers are the biggest. They hunt in the night. Most are orange and black with patches of white. You see it? Right there. Right there. Ocelots like this one are cats that are rare. Go to a rainforest. You might find one there. Truth be told, I've never heard of an ocelot cat, but there it is. Leopards are strong, as you can see. A leopard can quickly climb up a tree. They kind of look like tigers too. You know, they have spots and tigers have stripes. so you can tell the difference. Some cats are wild, like the ones we just met. A domesticated cat can be kept as a pet. Persian cats have long fur, and I'd like to mention their long silky coats need a lot of attention. Siamese have short fur, and I can hear now this kind of cat makes a mournful, come on, say it with me, meow, meow. Do cats like to swim? You may think no way, but Turkish swimmy cats like to get wet and play. Cats need to scratch to take care of their paws. When they scratch, they're pulling dead skin off of their claws. Cats' claws are strong. Here's another cat fact. Cats' claws can extend. They can also retract. That's pretty interesting. Extend means to push out. Retract means to pull in. Cats' claws pull into sheaths with our pockets of skin. Cheetah's claws don't retract. They run fast and must grip the ground with their claws so their paws will not slip. Cats have flexible spines. This is one reason why cats can stretch really long or arch their backs really high. See that? See how that cat is arching their back? I do exercises in the morning to stretch my back. It helps me throughout the day. Cats have small collarbones, which can move so cats can fit through small spaces, like doors open up just a bit. Cats' rear legs are strong, and that's what they need to catch food. They must run with strength and with speed. Cats need their whiskers and use them each day, like your fingertips. Whiskers help cats find their way. Whiskers help cats know which way they're going, or if it's cold out or hot, and which way the wind's blowing. Cats use their whiskers each time they explore. Is this hard or smooth or rough? Can I fit through this door? Cats have different marking, stripes, patches, or spots. Some cats have fewer markings and others have lots. The tiger has black stripes, an orange-red coat, white fur on its belly, chest, muzzle, and throat. I'm going to say that again. I like that. This tiger has black stripes, an orange-red coat, white fur on its belly, chest, muzzle, and throat. This cat is white with colored patches, and that is how she is a calico cat. This clouded leopard told me she is proud that each of her spots looks a bit like a cloud. Where I'm at today, it's a little bit cloudy outside, so hopefully the sun will come out a little bit later and warm up. Cats are active at dawn and again at twilight. For this reason, they see very well in dim light. In dim light, the cat's pupils grow round and wide. This lets their eyes get the most light inside. Look at a cat's eyes when the light is bright. Its pupils get narrow and they are less and less light. Cells in the back of their eyes reflect light, and so a cat's eyes at night let off a brighter glow. Cats have different ears. A Scottish fold cat has ears that can bend and are folded and flat. That's pretty cool. My ears bend, but they bend back. I'm glad they do. I wouldn't like my ear to go over my ear like that, then I couldn't hear. But I guess Scottish fold cats can still hear. I just met these cats, a boy and a girl. They're American curl cats, and their ears can curl. When a cat hears a noise, its ears turn around so each ear can focus on one single sound. A cat's nose is wet, and here's one reason why. It picks up smells better than that one is dry. Cats are carnivores, which means they eat meat. I like meat too. I like steaks. They taste, and I like hamburgers too. They taste sour, bitter, and salty, but cannot taste sweet. Huh, I never knew that. Cats have sharp teeth to tear meat and bite. Some use their teeth when they get in a fight. We don't want to get in fights, do we? When a cat is upset, it might roar or growl. When a cat is angry, it might start to howl. When a cat is threatened, it might act like this. It arches its back and lets out a loud hiss. Can you see that? Can everybody say hiss? So if you hear a cat see a cat arching its back and making a sound that goes hiss, that means that cat is angry. You should get away from that cat. When a dog wags its tail when it's excited or glad. A cat twitches its tail when it's nervous or mad. Thing one looked up cat words, and here is the scoop. What is a clouder? It's cats in a group. So sheep are in a herd. Yeah, sheep are in a herd. Cats are in a clouder. I never knew that. I'm learning so much from reading this book. When you read books, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to know things you never learned before. And even if you don't remember everything, you can always go back and read the same book. Just the other day, I started rereading a book called If You Want to Walk on the Water, You Got to Get Out of the Boat. But that's for another time. Cats don't bathe or shower. We want to bathe and shower. But they have a trick. A cat takes a front paw and gives it a lick. It sweeps the wet paw over its head, and then it takes the same paw and licks it again. Spines on a cat tongue help it work like a scraper. They're rough, and they make the tongue feel like sandpaper. Thing two has a new cat. He's called Mr. Pickles. When he licks you, his tongue is so rough that it tickles. When wild cats have babies, mother cats stay alert to make sure that their little cubs don't get hurt. Mother lion keeps her cubs right by her side. They blend in with the grass, and that helps them to hide. A tiger must raise her cubs all alone. In a few years, her cubs will go off on their own. Just like you. After a few years, probably when you're 18 years old or 20 years old, you'll go off on your own. But you'll know to do the right thing because of the way your mom and dad or your guardian or your grandma and grandpa taught you the right things to do. And one of the right things to do is always be a reader. So back to the tiger. A tiger must raise her cubs all alone. In a few years, her cubs will go off on her own. She licks her cubs as a sign of affection. It's her job to find food and give them protection. Now, I would like you to meet a litter of kittens that live down the street. Born with no teeth and eyes that are blue, these sweet little kittens are glad to meet you, and you. Newborn kittens are helpless. They depend on their mother. In a few weeks, they'll start to play with each other. What is a Kindle? Hold on to your socks. It's a group of kittens like these in this box. It's a Kindle. Now, Kindle is also something you can read from. You can ask your mom or dad or parents or guardians about that. When a cat moves her baby, she carefully holds the skin on its neck where it hangs in loose folds. It won't hurt a kitty to be moved by its mother by the scruff of its neck from one place to another. Mountain lions and cougar are names for this cat. So are puma and panther. Huh. Now, how about that? Kittens grow quickly, as you see here. A kitten grows into a cat in just 1 year. Cats live just about anywhere you go. Cities, rain, forests, mountains covered in snow. Cats like to sleep, and most cats sleep a lot on the ground, in a tree, in a warm, sunny spot. I was taking a walk the other day and I saw a cat just sitting there by the curb taking a nap. And that's why I picked this book. I went to the library. I'm sure in your town or city, there's many libraries. And that's where you can get a lot of good books to read. So go down to the library when you can and pick out a good book that you'd like to read. So now I am sure that cats are taking a nap all over the world and right here in your lap. And that's the end of our story. There's a lot of good words in this, and this was a great story. I'm so glad I had the chance to read this to you on 365-day reading. And remember, tell your friends and neighbors and relatives that we're available every single day of the year for you to read more and more. Thank you for reading this book with me. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate you for reading that awesome book. I am going to ask you a question. What made you, because I know if anybody has been joining, Jim is definitely somebody that has come back before. He's also one of our great men that participate in the 500 men reading that we have with the schools. And I'm going to ask him, what made you pick another Cat in the Hat book?
So I knew all the Cat in the Hat books and the
I think he may have.
just sleeping by the when
Okay,
I
I
saw
think he
that cat.
froze for a second.
Okay.
Say
So
that
when
again.
yeah, it says my internet connection is unstable. I don't know why. So when I saw that cat just sitting by the curb the other day, I thought, I'd like to read a book about cats. And so I went to the library. Actually, my wife went to the library for me. And I said, can you see if they have any books on cats? And so she found this one. And I said, oh, that's a good one. I think everybody will like that book.
Sorry, I was on mute. I liked it because one of the things that I liked was that I come from a high school that the school mascot is the Cougars, the Harrisburg
Mm,
High School Cougars, and I'm really loving the fact that you even mentioned about Cougars in there in the book and the different things that the cats do. I think it was interesting because I learned a lot. Even about the tongue, I didn't know that about they have the roughness on the tongue. So listen, guys, we can learn something new about cats. Some of you may have pets of cats. Some of you may have family members that have pets of cats. So this was a great book. And as Jim stated, I'm sure you give us the title of that book again, because any parents that may want to pick it up for their children, they can. There it is right there. What Cat Is That by and it's all about cats. It's with the Cat in the Hat. So what perfect person to give the illustration, Cat in the Hat himself. And you can pick that book up. And I'm sure you can find that to read it and put it in your own library. And again, we are so grateful to have Jim out on today to read one more time. As always, please share this, as it was stated already by Jim. Please share this with your friends and your family, those that you love, and even you can replay this. So that's a good thing about
right.
is that this can be stored. So as long as you're following the American Literacy Corporation Facebook page, you can go back, you can listen to the book. Some of you may have story time throughout the day, or maybe even the evening before you go to bed. This is a great time. So pull this recording up and you can have story time, and it'll be right there for your viewing pleasure. So again, we thank you. Please, as always, tune in each and every day. We're going to be right here on the American Literacy Corporation Facebook page, doing 365 reading. It is going to be, it started on October 1st, 2020, and it will end on September the 30th, 2021. And we want you to please share this, share this, share this, and tell somebody to like the page. Tell someone to like the page because we have some exciting things. And we did not want to let this year go without sharing the enjoyment of being able to read to you virtually. So although a lot of us is going through a lot of different things, we're so grateful that we have a platform that we're still able to connect to you and let you know how important reading is to us. So again, as always, we thank you for tuning in. Tune in on tomorrow. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a cousin, whoever it is, to join us here for 365 reading on tomorrow and throughout the whole year. And we'll be reading to you. So again, my name is Jamar Johnson. We thank Mr. Jim Gallagher for joining us on today. And we're so grateful for you. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a great day.